Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And it's all happening. Ace Magashule is facing arrest, and apparently he's going to be appearing in court on Friday. Now, I have a video attached here which will tell you a bit more about that side of things, but Ace Magashule is claiming he knows absolutely nothing about this, but apparently the Hawks have now taken out an arrest warrant. Now, it's interesting because this is going to hugely impact, the leadership in the ANC, who are completely factionalized. And I'll first of all talk to you about what's happening with Ace, then I'll talk about how the leadership are freaking out, because if he starts implicating them into dodgy and corrupt dealings, they could all be in court. And I think that is what could well happen. Anyway, let's get some more information here. ANC Secretary General Ace Magashule is set to appear in court on Friday on charges of fraud and corruption. Free State Hawks spokesperson Capt Lynda Steyn confirmed on Tuesday that a warrant for his arrest has been signed by the National Director of Public Prosecutions. The arrest warrant relates to the 255 million rand asbestos audit contract in the Free State, and Magashule is expected to appear on charges of fraud and corruption. Businessman Edwin Sodi had also been arrested in connection with the contract. Now, you can see what happens once you got one of these elephants in the room. They kind of spill the beans on everybody else to see if they can get a lighter license. And I think this is how Ace Magashule has been caught. The story was broken on Tuesday by Daily Maverick, saying that Magashule had been given an opportunity to present himself to authorities. The politically charged arrest is set to have far-reaching consequences for the ANC, and the party's response will be critical in determining whether the reform agenda of President Cyril Ramaphosa will be taken seriously. In the past, the ANC has reacted defensively to one of its senior leaders facing corruption charges, disbanding the Scorpions in the wake of corruption allegations against former President Jacob Zuma. While allegations against Magashule have been aired publicly for years, most notably in journalist Peter Louis Myburgh's book Gangster State, a criminal justice system weakened by years of political meddling and capture has meant that he has been shielded from answering those allegations in the past. And now we hear senior ANC sources have confirmed that an emergency top 6 meeting of the party has been called to discuss, among other things, the arrest warrant of Secretary General Ace Magashule. It is in connection with Magashule's alleged involvement in the asbestos audit contract in the Free State, and Magashule is expected to appear in court on Friday. So this is going to be a very interesting space to see if Ace Magashule is given bail when you consider what they did to Angelo Agrisi. Let's see if double standards apply, shall we? The law should be equitable for all people. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Here comes the video I was talking about. Please ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe.
So Huyo, Ace Magashule seems unaware about this imminent arrest.
That's what he claims, Shahan. He was busy crisscrossing Soweto, trying to garner votes for tomorrow's by-elections. When the news broke, we then almost immediately sought a comment from him, and then there was a little caucus. His team insisting that he shouldn't speak because he's not here for that. But ultimately, they did agree that he would say something. morning, of course, he denied the knowledge of any of this, saying it's a continuation of the things that have been said for a while now. Take a listen to how he put it, even when I said, well, the reports say that your lawyers have actually been contacted and you're supposed to hand yourself over the next couple of days. Take a listen to how he responded to the questions we're asking him.
They always know before all of us. It means they are well informed. They work with the agencies, and so let's leave it there. For me, it's fine.
No, you don't even know.
I don't have to say anything. So it's not a matter for me.
Your lawyers, you wrote to the NPA as well as the Hawks, your legal representation, saying that there must be some communication if there is an imminent arrest against you. Has there been any communication from those institutions?
I will talk to my lawyers this afternoon.
Is this the first hearing of this investigation?
It has been coming all the time, so I'm not worried at all. The struggle continues.
But over the past couple of days, no one came to you to say, hand yourself over, or this is what is coming for you?
No. No one. So let's see it. If it happens, it will happen. So I'm not worried at all because I know I haven't done anything wrong as a law-abiding citizen of South Africa.
Of course, Vuyo, Ace Magashule has long denied any wrongdoing in this matter, but the evidence is there from the Public Protector's report, and of course, lots of questions about the Hawks and the independence in this fight, as he alludes to in that clip.
Indeed, I mean, it's been a long time coming. I mean, if you look at the some of the stuff coming out of the state capture inquiry, if you look at some of the people who have been implicated in all sorts of wrongdoing, there are quite a number of instances where you sit and say there is, or this shouldn't have been an instance where an Ace Magashule as the Premier of the Free State could not or should not have known about at least some of these things. But of course he keeps denying, he keeps on saying that he is very clean. And incidentally, one of the cars that were part of his entourage as he was going around campaigning has two posters on the back windscreen. And those posters say, hands off Ace Magashule, the Secretary General. It then continues to say, don't use state law enforcement agencies to fight factional battles, which of course has been his refrain. He's said that at least twice to me this year. Of course, we will see what comes out of this imminent arrest.
Yeah, and it's back and forth, isn't it? This pro and anti-Ace Magashule. We saw ANC members in the Free State and residents protesting against his rule in that province. They said that he left it in a mess.
Indeed, but we've also seen people like Dakota Lekwete, who was, I mean, a short while ago before you came to us, there was a small rally, mini rally in front of us, which was supposed to wrap the campaigning that they have been doing here since morning. Dakota Lekwete was waxing lyrical about how incredible a guy Ace Magashule is, and how his enemies, are baying for his blood, and how they are not going to win because he's a good, honest, and great guy.
Yeah, it's an interesting story. We will continue getting reaction on this. We're also waiting to speak to the Hawks a little later on in the show. Our political editor, Vuyo Mvoko.